here to talk about today is the auction I went specifically looking for this one firearm. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 10. It's a Model 10-8. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 10. It's a Model 10-8, which means it was made in the 1970s. And I looked up its serial number, and it was made between 75 and 76, somewhere in that time range. It's a 6-shot 38 special, and its features are very nice. I'll show you those up close in a minute. But first, I want to put a couple down range and see if it shoots and how it shoots. I've checked the barrel. It's fairly clean. It seems like every gun you buy at an auction is dirty to some degree. Talk about the condition of it here in a minute when I give you a closer look at it. But I'm going to put my ears and eyes on, and I'm going to put you back here so you can see where we're shooting at, and hopefully this shoots well. We'll see. By the way, let's look at Lillie real quick. You see her? Say hi, Lillie. Hey, Lillie. See her little head thing on, protects her ears. So, thanks Drew and Kara for finding that. Just using some run-of-the-mill Remington UMC 38 special. I don't know the specs. Let's see. 130 grain full metal jackets. Load one, skip one, load, and load. So now it sits on an empty chamber. And I'll show you why that's important with this one here in a minute. Let's see what she does. Pretty good. Yeah, hit that target. Let's see what else we got. All right. Let me set up a couple other little targets. We'll do 5 more, and then we'll talk about it. We'll shoot a couple in single action, see what it does as well. Load one, skip one. All right. Single action. That's got a really light trigger. There we go. 1970s model, the 10-8. Very popular in that time frame. You can see it's got fixed sight, just a groove in the frame. 6-shot. Why it's important to sit on the empty chuck, there's no transfer bar. What you have is the firing pin is actually on the hammer, So, and that also means don't dry fire this. It has some bluing issues right here, and a little right there, got a little wear and rust right there. Typical wear on your cylinder. It's got really nice handles. They've held up well, look like the original. Not all the varnishes wore off, a little bit on the ends. So yeah, Smith & Wesson Model 10, classic. In my book, it's a classic. They made over 6 million of these, used by police forces and the military, hence the M&P, military and police. So this is probably the, well, and then the sister to this is the stainless steel version, the Model 64, which I have, and I'll click a link to the video for that. We'll do it on the range with this, and I'll shoot it after I get it all cleaned up and looking good. Now, I got this at I think a really fair price. I paid $4 and a quarter. I paid $4 and a quarter for it. But I have not been seeing these around, and I do believe well, from my look, the prices range anywhere from $400 to $500. So the condition this is in, I believe I got a fair deal. But for me, it's more important for another reason. Let me go get Lily. Hold on a minute. So this video is gonna post the first week of June, and the reason why this firearms meant something to me is because this is the firearm I used at the Federal Bureau of Prisons back when I started, and I had the Model 64, but I wanted a 10 because it's the blued version. It is what I first learned to shoot a pistol on. It's the first handgun that I ever fired. So yeah, it's the first week of June. Well, in May they celebrate Correctional Workers Week, and people across the country are supposed to remember and think about the job that the people who work in a prison have. And I guess what I would say is that if you know somebody who works in a prison, give them a pat on the back. I missed out on recognizing this in May, and I should have. But yeah, correctional officers and people who work in corrections every day go behind bars and are with the incarcerated people of society for a shift, 8 to 10 hours a day. And anything and everything happens in that 8 to 10 hours. It's not fun sometimes. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's gross. And sometimes it's just crazy. But I would encourage you to, if you know somebody who does, give them a pat on the back. Thank them for a job well done. That's why I got this firearm and why I wanted it. So I feel pretty satisfied with it. I really like it. It shoots well. I mean, I hit a 60-yard target with it, no problem. So I like that. It means a lot to me. Anyway, appreciate you watching. There'll be more in this firearm in the future, but this Smith & Wesson, we'll do a full take on it, shooting some different targets and stuff like that. More so on the pistol range. Just didn't have time to get there today. Get there, it's just right over there, but I didn't have things set up. I'd have to move the truck and stuff like that. So anyways, and it's shady out here, so I could film this out here during the midday. So anyway, there'll be more to come on this in the future on the Smith & Wesson Model 10, which my hand is covering. Hopefully you can see this. Smith & Wesson Model 10. This is a 10.8 made in again in the 1970s. And so, yeah, more to come on this. Looking forward to doing it. All right, thanks for watching. Make kindness your business, and have a blessed day. Dave and Lillie out.